Hey guys, and welcome to Sports Talk. And I apologize if I haven't used the sound effect earlier, because we have some news regarding to the coronavirus. And of course, everybody, like some teams in the MLB, and at the Premier League, and of course at the NBA, and NHL, and the NFL, like even my team, the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys, my brother's favorite team, have been tested positive. Some players have been tested positive for COVID-19. But then, this is the reason I wanted to do this, but also I was late for the party for that, but here goes. And no, I'm not shook up or anything like at the Kobe Bryant death, but Jimmie Johnson, 7-time Cup champion, whose favorite streak of 2006 through 2010, has been tested positive for COVID-19. And of course, that's one of the news I did not want to hear. It's because we had some actors, including ones in the geek community, like DC, Marvel, Star Wars, Star Trek, have died from COVID. But this one, however, Jimmie Johnson has been tested positive for COVID-19 because of the temperature. But, this is like right after he arrived at, he was going to go to Indy Motor Speedway for his final run, but unfortunately, his final run at Indy didn't happen because he's been tested positive. And Justin Allgaier, who of course had a bad weekend at Indy, first at the Xfinity race, he was running good until he ran over an air hose, causing him to go start in the back of the field on the lead lap. Or wait, he has to serve through the penalty. He has to serve his penalty at the road course of Indy of the Xfinity race. And Chase Briscoe got the win. Well, I was thinking that AJ Allmendinger would win, like he did at the Roval, and he got his first oval win at Atlanta, screaming like a banshee. Yeah, I mean, if you could have heard his radio, yeah, he was screaming like a banshee. And then at Sunday, disaster at Pit Road. And he was out of the race. Justin Allgaier, I mean, he may be good, but the cars having some issues. Could have got him a kid-sized steering wheel, like with Eric Jones. A steering wheel is too big. Yeah, and speaking of Jones, Brandon Jones says the car got caught on fire, was in the grass. Eric Jones hit the wall, and his car was on fire. Got the gas, it went into the grass. Denny Hamlin, tire cut off, hit the wall, car on fire. Well, don't worry, they're all okay. They're all okay, but shame the same thing can't say about one of the pit crew members, though. Because one of Ryan Blaney's rear tire carrier has been squeezed through, and his leg was hurt. So, that's an unfortunate run because, because the spacing at the IndyCar series isn't enough. This ain't gonna be, of course, like IndyCar, you know? But although, and yes, a Kevin Harvick won, edging out the returning Matt Kenseth, who has almost every crown jewel, except for the Indy 500. I would call him the Thanos. I would call him the Thanos of the IndyCar series. With one stone missing, being the Indy 500. So it's required of 6 stones. The Soul Stone being the championship he won. Although with the Mind Stone being the Daytona 500. And of course, the Coca-Cola 600, which he won as a rookie. The All-Star race. Anyway, I don't think the All-Star race counts as a crown jewel. It counts as a reward. But still. And Darlington. And of course, Bank of America 500. Well, that counts, right? The Bank of America 500, which of course should be counted as a crown jewel. And the championship. But the Indy 500 was missing in Matt Kenseth's resume. But I hope he would come out of retirement very soon. Like of course, Mark Martin has gotten his win at Phoenix. The same place where Matt Kenseth had last won. But it was in a Toyota. But in the Ford, he's still a little rusty. But however, this is proof when he drove a Chevy, he still got it. Just like with Jamie McMurray and Kurt Busch. Yeah, those two. 3 of the former Roush family drivers. When they drove a Chevy, they still got it. Oh well, okay, Jamie McMurray didn't retire. Well, he just made a transition. I mean, he was young. 2009, he got a win in a Ford right before he won the Daytona 500 in a Chevy. But back to Jimmie Johnson. So yeah, what are Jimmie Johnson's survival chances of COVID? Is it very slim? Well, I wouldn't guess that, because Jimmie Johnson has a likely chance to survive COVID because of how he became one of the healthiest drivers ever. And I mean, what I meant by healthy, I meant he did some exercise, like riding on his bike, swim, jog. But like I say, Jimmie Johnson is the most active. He's the most active driver ever. Because, not just in racing, but also outside of racing as well. Because he did some exercising to look fit. Because, yeah, and Jimmie Johnson, his voice is sounding a little different than from his younger days. But although he's past his prime, ready to retire, but Kurt Busch still want to prove he still got it. Matt Kenseth, however, still got it. And I'm at the prime. But Jimmie Johnson, right before the COVID, he was past his prime, but he could still do it, finish. But although both his teammates, Alex Bowman and Chase Elliott, still have a win. They both have one win each. And William Byron fighting to survive. To survive another day in the playoffs. But with Justin Allgaier taking the 48, what's going to happen next for the 48 when it comes to the All-Star race? Will Jimmie Johnson be better? Well, it only takes about 2 weeks. Or more. I mean, just like with Chris Cuomo. Just like with Chris Cuomo. You know, when he's been diagnosed with coronavirus. And it took him like weeks to get back. Because then later his wife and children have been tested positive also. That I was talking about Chris Cuomo, not Jimmie. But Jimmie, he's gonna be doing okay. He's gonna be doing okay. He's just, you know, he is an active driver. Well, sorry, he's an active person. But the All-Star race, I think Justin Haley would take the 48. Would helm the 48 at the All-Star race. Because the rained out win at Daytona, well, sure, he's not eligible for the All-Star race, but hey, the win is in here. The win in Daytona, which was rain shortened, sadly, is in the record books. So yeah, he's gonna be helming the 48 at the All-Star race at Bristol, baby. Because it was gonna be again with Charlotte, but I think it's time. I think it is time for the All-Star race to go everywhere. Everywhere besides remaining at Charlotte. That's why. Because we need an All-Star race to go anywhere. Like, well, not road courses. Those are not a good idea. Those are not a good idea because some of them may be road course experts. We need the ones in short track, like Richmond, Martinsville, Bristol, New Hampshire, or a 2-mile like Michigan and Fontana, or we could do like ones at the motor speedways, you know, including Texas, Kentucky. And of course, everything, you know, anything, any track. And restrictor plate racing, oh, that's a challenge. Everyone's going to challenge that. But Justin Haley should helm the 48 for the All-Star race because of his win in Daytona. Well, not the Daytona 500. That was Denny Hamlin that year. But the summer race at Daytona last year, right before Kurt Busch got his redemption at Kentucky. But Jimmie Johnson. All right, guys, that's gonna do about it. I got a message for Jimmie Johnson that I hope to see you soon, man. And get well. I just say, fight. Win, and heal.